Welcome, and in this video today I want to take a few moments to explain to you what corneotherapy is and how it can impact your skin, and basically what the unique approach of corneotherapy is and why that might make a difference, especially if you are in the field of holistic or non-invasive skin care. So let me just go to a little presentation point of view to make this easier. And if you don't know me yet, my name is 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦, skin expert. And in this video, I'm going to attempt to explain what corneotherapy is in under 10 minutes. Let's find out. So most people kind of don't understand what corneotherapy is. They usually go, corneo what? Well, corneo means the outermost layer of your epidermal skin, which starts as a keratinocyte and flattens and cornifies into what we know as a corneocyte. And therapy, obviously, therapy. So skin therapy is basically what it comes down to. It's a very unique approach to skin and the care of skin. So let's have a look at corneotherapy one-on-one, right for you right here today. So a little bit of an explanation. To put it simply, corneotherapy is the care of the stratum corneum and topical therapies with products that mimic the skin structure and function. It is a very innovative and progressive methodology of thinking with the core principles of the correction and restoration of the stratum corneum and barrier defense systems at the foreground. We try to do this while we keep the epidermis intact at all times, and this is what we refer to as an outside-in approach to repairing the skin. The father of corneotherapy was Professor Albert Glickman, and he spoke of an outside-in therapy, whereas outside is the stratum corneum and in are the therapeutic effects starting in the stratum corneum and working their way into the deeper layers of the skin. And his research in this field is actually now really considered front end, but it wasn't at the time back in the 1960s. So basically what our approach is, that harmony is, or homeostasis of the skin is achieved by using preventative interventions that are primarily directed to the correction and the restoration of that stratum corneum and barrier defense systems. And when we follow this approach, it leads to the homeostasis and the improved function of the entire integument of skin. In turn, this is going to protect us against harmful substances and organisms while keeping the epidermis intact at all times, as I just mentioned. Now, corneotherapeutic methodologies are directed at that correcting and building the barrier or the skin barrier defenses, and they do get rendered defective or compromised or impaired over time, or genetics, and there's a number of reasons that kind of can bring to this degradation of the skin barrier defenses, and then I'll get into that in a little bit. But true corneotherapy is definitely an individualized skincare and clinical treatment approach that will be what we consider the treatment methodology of the future, and additionally it can be perfectly adapted to the needs of the individual's skin. This approach makes the methodology of corneotherapy the primary preventative measures against conditions such as aging, skin barrier disorders such as essential fatty acid deficiency, xerosis, ichthyosis, eczema, and more. There are many skin conditions that come with a compromised or defective stratum corneum, and all have the ability to trigger the continual inflammatory responses of the innate and the adaptive immune systems. So it makes sense to take care from the outside in. We shall have a quick little look to see what is considered true corneotherapy from a formulator's point of view. So the chemical composition of the components of a formula considered to be corneotherapeutic should be skin identical or skin related. Corneotherapeutic methodologies, as we said, that is focused around rebuilding the skin barrier and functions, really does not contain active agent concentrates, surface active substances that cause skin barrier disruptions or disorders, skin barrier incompatible emulsifiers, preventatives such as that contains an allergic potential, and also perfumes and colorants. For treatments to be successful with corneotherapy, it must begin with a precise diagnosis of the skin and the investigation of the contributing factors that are the prevailing conditions. So the skincare professional looking after the skin has to have a deep and advanced knowledge of skin on top of understanding cosmetic chemistry related to the products. The use of detailed diagnostic equipment that are supported through credible measuring or visual analytic devices is something that is very, very heavily supported in the world of corneotherapy. And this does assist with further assistance to the practitioner to really analyze the skin efficiently. It does require, as I said, an understanding to the correlation of the skin condition and to the appropriate corneotherapeutic compounds to be prescribed for the individual skincare needs. There is, at last, a skincare methodology for the skin or the thinking, what we consider the thinking skincare practitioner, and it does, as I say, require a love for continuous education and really being able to match the anatomy and physiology of the skin to the cosmetic chemistry of the products that we need via diagnostic equipment and tools. We do have an association for corneotherapy called the International Association for Applied Corneotherapy, which does provide a membership and training courses. And of course, we do have symposiums every 18 months. So you're welcome to join. Look up corneotherapy.org and I'll put the link below here for you. Now, if you have any burning questions about corneotherapy and why I love this approach, I love to hear from you. Come and put it down in the comments for me, and I will be back with another video explaining another skin topic. If there's something you would like to hear about, make sure you put it down in the comments. We're always looking for topics that are of interest for you. And if you like what you're hearing here and want to see more, please go ahead and hit subscribe and reach out to us with any questions that you may have. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.